Managing business to business orders can be time consuming. But what if this task could be completely automated? Yes, it's possible. So hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly, and in this video I'm going to show you how to build business to business automation using WhatsApp chatbot. And I have created this WhatsApp chatbot using Pabbly Chatflow, by using which I'm going to collect the order details, ask for the quantity and send confirmation all on a platform that is WhatsApp. And this chatbot is beneficial for manufacturers, distributors and sellers who works on the daily basis. So if you also want to create this automation or this WhatsApp chatbot for your own business too, then let me take it towards my screen. So welcome to my screen, and now let me show you how you can create business to business order automation WhatsApp chatbot. So right here on my screen you can see I have already created this WhatsApp chatbot for my skincare business, and you can modify this WhatsApp chatbot according to your business. And here you can see the structured format of the flow starts with welcome message, and here I have provided the product categories and provided the images of the product offered by my business, and here I am asking some questions for placing the order for the particular product. So now let me show you how you can create this WhatsApp chatbot for your own business too. So for testing it, let's move on towards my WhatsApp and see how it is going to work in real time and how it is going to respond to your customers. So here I'm going to enter a message that is hello, and this message is going to initiate my WhatsApp chatbot. And as I have provided this message, I'm getting a welcome message which says welcome to Glow Pure Skincare, what would you like to do today? And here we are getting two buttons, that is skincare products and contact us. So now let's select this first button, that is skincare products, and as I have selected it, I'm getting the list of the skincare products offered by this business. So now let's open this list and check out the products. So here you can see I'm getting some of the products. So now let's say I'm going to select this first category of the product, that is face wash and cleansers, and as I have selected it, I'm getting the list of the product under this particular category. So here I'm going to open this list, and here I'm getting some of the products. So now let's say I'm going to select this first product, that is gentle foaming face wash, and as I have selected it, I'm getting the image of this face wash with its pricing in the caption and this button, that is place order. So now let's select this button, and as I have selected this button of the place order, I'm getting a message which is asking me to enter the quantity of the product. So now let's say I'm going to enter the quantity as 1, and as I have provided the quantity of the product, I'm getting a message which is asking me to enter my full name. So here I'm going to enter my full name as demo user. So now let's enter it, and as I have provided my full name, I'm getting a message which is asking me to enter my complete delivery address. So here I'm going to enter my complete delivery address as XYZ Street, Bhopal. So now let's enter it, and as I have provided my complete delivery address, I'm getting an order confirmation message which says order confirmed successfully, your gentle foaming face wash order has been received by our team. And here you can observe that I'm getting the same product which I have recently selected. So by using this WhatsApp chatbot, you can even send personalized messages to your customers. Now let's move on towards our second button, that is contact us. So now let's select this button, and as I have selected this button, that is contact us, I'm getting a message consisting the contact details for this particular business. So now if you also want to create this amazing WhatsApp chatbot for your own business too, then you have to access Pabbly Chatflow. And if you like this automation or this WhatsApp chatbot and want to buy any of our Pabbly product, then I have bought an amazing offer for you. So right here on my screen you can see this coupon code STUYT, which is going to provide you exclusive discounts on your purchase for the Pabbly. So this is your chance to get instant savings and take your business to the next level with the help of automation or Pabbly, and this coupon code is valid for yearly and lifetime access plans. So make sure to use it. And now for creating this WhatsApp chatbot, let's move on towards my Pabbly Chatflow by opening the new tab and typing its URL. That is pabbly.com/chatflow, and once you will enter the URL, you will land to the home page of Pabbly, where you will see two options, that is sign in and sign up free. So if you are a new user, then you can select this sign up free, and if you sign up your account for free over the Pabbly Chatflow, then you get 100 free credits every month for practicing and using Pabbly Chatflow. But if you're an existing user like me, then you can just click over this sign in, and once you finish your sign up or login over the Pabbly, then you will be getting this all Pabbly apps page where you can see all the products provided by Pabbly. And as we are going to create a chatbot, then I'm going to access this Pabbly Chatflow app by simply selecting this access now button, and we will be landed to the dashboard page of Pabbly Chatflow, which can be seen here. And on this this dashboard page, you can see these are the numbers connected to my account. And if you want to add your WhatsApp number, then you just have to click over this add WhatsApp number button, and here we are getting two options, that is WhatsApp Connect and Manual Token Connect. So if you want to integrate your WhatsApp number, then you can just select WhatsApp Connect, but if you prefer connecting with token number, then you can select this option of Manual Token Connect. And if you want a description of adding WhatsApp number to the Pabbly Chatflow account, then go and check the video given on the description below. And moving on to the sidebar, you can see these are the features provided by Pabbly Chatflow. And if you want to learn more about these features, then you can watch the video given on the description. And now as we are going to create a chatbot, then we just have to click over the flows given on the sidebar. And once you will click over the flows, you will be landed to this flow builder page where you can see these are the flows I have created. And if you want to create a new flow, then you just have to click over this add flow button, and here we are landed to our flow page where you might see this option of providing the flow name. So now let's provide a name to my flow here. So here I'm providing it the name business to business order automation using WhatsApp chatbot, and afterwards we are getting this option for trigger. Now you might be thinking, what is this trigger? So trigger is the event which initiate our WhatsApp chatbot, and this trigger event can be keyword or the regex entered by your users, or if your users start the conversations, or if your user replies by a quick reply button on a send template. But here I'm going to keep it as keyword regex match. Now you might be thinking, what is this keyword and regex? So keywords are the words which initiate your WhatsApp chatbot. Now let's say I want to initiate my WhatsApp chatbot as soon as someone enters a message consisting of this word hello. So here I'm going to enter this word and press the enter key, and here our one keyword is ready, and afterwards we are getting this option for regex. So regex is basically the short form for the regular expression. These are used for the advanced user input, and if you want to trigger any message, then you can enter regex like this. But as of now I already have added my keyword, so I'm going to remove this regex from here. Now on your left hand side you can see these messages and action blocks, which you can think as main building block for creating this WhatsApp chatbot flow. So you can drag any of these blocks and create the flow for your WhatsApp chatbot. Now if my user sends me a message, I'm going to send them a welcome message. So for that we just have to drag and drop, and here we are getting these message notes. So here I'm going to select this text button, by using which I'm going to send a welcome message to my customer. So now let's enter the welcome message here. So here I have entered this welcome message. Now I am going to add a button to this message note. So for that we just have to click over this add button, and here we are getting this option for entering the button name. So now let's enter it. So here I have entered the title of my first button, that is skincare products, and afterwards we are getting this option for selecting the button type. So from this drop down you can select your button type either as quick reply or link if you want this button to react as a link. Now let's click over the save button, and here our button is created. Now I'm going to create one more button in this message node. So here I have created my second button as well, that is contact us. Now if my user select this first button, that is skincare products, I'm going to provide them list of the categories of the product offered by my business. So for that I'm going to just drag and drop, and here we are getting this option for list which you have to select. And now on this list node it is asking you to enter header, body and footer for the list. So now let's provide a body to my list here. So here I have provided this body to my list. Now in this list I'm going to add some items. So for that we firstly have to create a section by simply selecting this add section, and here I'm going to enter my section title as category, and afterwards in this section I'm going to add some items. So for that we just have to click over this add items, and here it is asking me to enter the title and the description of list items. So here I'm going to enter just the title of my first item, but you can provide even the description as well. So now let's enter it. So here I have created the first item of my list. Now likewise I'm going to add some more categories of the products by simply selecting this add items. So here I have added two more categories to my list, that is serums and actives and moisturizers and creams. Now if my user selects any of these particular categories, I'm going to provide them list of the products in that particular category. So you know the process of creating the list. So now let's create the list of the products for this first category, that is face wash and cleansers. So now let's drag and drop and select list over here. Now in this list node I'm going to add some products for this particular category. So here you can see I have created this list for the particular category, that is face wash and cleansers. Now I'm going to provide the list of the products for these both categories as well. So here you can see I have provided the list of the products for the second category, that is serums and actives, and same for this third and the last category, that is creams and moisturizers. So with this we have successfully created the list of the products for all these categories. Now I'm going to assign contact custom field to all these list items. Now you might be thinking why to do so, because contact custom field help us to store extra information and I want to get the product which my user has selected. So for that we just have to go to actions, and here we are getting this option for set custom field which you have to select. And now I am going to connect this contact custom field action node with this first list item, that is gentle foaming face wash. Now let's connect it, and from here I am going to select the contact custom fields which I have created. And for creating a new contact custom field you just have to go towards the settings, and here we are getting this option for contact custom fields which you have to select. But before that make sure to save this flow, and as you will click over this contact custom fields you will be landed to the contact custom fields page which I have already opened, and here you can see the previously created contact custom fields by me. And for creating a new one we just have to click over this add more fields button, and here you have to provide the field name and click over the save button and your contact custom field will be created. But as of now I already have my contact custom field which I am going to select, that is product. So now let's search for it, and here you can see that I am getting this contact custom field which I have selected, and now it is asking me to enter the value. So here you have to enter the value for which you are creating this contact custom field, and as you know I am creating this contact custom field for this first list item. So here I have entered the same value. Now I am going to assign contact custom field to all the products of all the categories. So here you can see I have provided contact custom field for the second item of the first category, and here I have provided contact custom field to the second category products, that is for the serums and actives. So here I have provided it, and here you can also observe that I have provided contact custom field for the products of the third category, that is moisturizers and creams. Now if my user selects any of these list items I am going to provide them image of the product with its pricing in the caption and a button that is place order. So for providing the image we just have to drag and drop, and here you will observe this option of media which you have to select. So by selecting media you can provide any type of media such as image, document, audio, etc. to your customers. And here I am going to provide the image of the product, so I am going to select my media type as image. And now it is asking me to enter or paste the URL or drag or drop the file here. So now let's click over this button, and here I am landed to the media library where you can see I have added some of the products. And if you want to add new media to your library then you just have to click over this add new image button and you can upload a new media. So here I am going to select this image of the face wash which I am going to insert. So here I am going to just select it and click over this insert button, and here my image of the face wash has been inserted. And now on the caption I am going to provide its pricing. So here I have provided its pricing. Now I am going to add a button that is place order. So for that we just have to click over this add button and enter the button name. So here I have created this button, and now let's click over the save button. Now I am going to provide the image of all these products of all the categories. So here you can see I have provided the image of all the products of all the categories. So likewise you can provide image of all the products offered by your business too. And now if my users select this button that is place order, I am going to ask them some questions for placing the order. So for asking the question you just have to move towards the actions, and here we are getting this option for ask question which you have to select. And now on this question node I am going to enter a question asking for the quantity which my user wants of the product. So here I am going to connect all these place order buttons with this question node, and afterwards I am going to enter a question asking for the quantity. So here you can see I have entered this question asking for the quantity, and now I am going to select my contact custom field as quantity and the format as any. Now likewise I am going to add some more questions to this flow so that my user can place the order. So here I have entered this question asking for the full name, and at last I have entered this question for asking the complete delivery address. Now if my user provides me answer of all these questions I am going to provide them a thank you or the confirmation message in a personalized way. So for that we just have to drag and drop and select text button. Now on this text button node I am going to provide them a thank you or the confirmation message. So here you can see I have provided this thank you or the confirmation message, and this message says your $product order has been received by our team. Now you might be thinking what is this product variable defines? So this defines the contact custom field which we have recently selected for these list items. So now as soon as my user will select any of these list items the response will be replaced in this message node, and we will be able to send personalized messages to our customers or the clients. So here I have entered the this message. And now let's move on towards our second button, that is contact us. So here I'm going to provide the contact details of this particular business in this text button node. So here you can see that I have provided the contact details in this message node. So with this we have successfully created our order automation WhatsApp chatbot. Now we just have to save it by simply selecting the save button, and here we are getting this pop-up, which means we have saved our flow successfully. So now with this WhatsApp chatbot you can automate your order processing, and by this chatbot your customers can place the orders and get the confirmation all on WhatsApp, and you can even share the flow which you have created. So for that you just have to go to the flow builder page, and here you can see this is the flow which I have recently created. So I'm going to select three dots of this flow, and here we are getting this option for share flow which you have to select, and here we are getting the shareable link which you can share with your friends, team members and colleagues so that they can also know about this amazing automation tool, that is Pabbly Chatflow. So what are you waiting for? Start using Pabbly Chatflow now and automate your whole business. And if you like this video, do like and subscribe. And if you face any doubts or challenges, then don't forget to mention it in the comment section. So thank you for watching this video. So you can create many more chatbots like this by using Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you have any doubt, you can mail us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can write it on forums.pabbly.com. But if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the URL given over here. So start using Pabbly Chatflow for free now.